Hello. So this morning I read a really great article by Steve Pavlina about swinging the pendulum in your life. And it was a total confirmation of something that came up for me yesterday. And it's kind of a really good example of this concept of, how that pendulum can swing. Um, so for me, it has manifested in the form of technology. I have been or was historically super, super involved with technology growing up. I was a huge gamer as a kid. Gaming was my was my preference over hanging out with people. I built computers later in life. I took a programming class in high school. I did like computer aided drafting classes in middle school. I was a computer science major at West Point, and then I flew Apaches, which are very technical aircraft. Went into went into information technology stuff in the Army. I was a telecom engineer, went to grad school for like cybersecurity type focus and all kinds of telecommunication stuff. I mean, it goes on and on. I was involved in Bitcoin. I was a miner. I built mining machines involving making crypto puzzles. Got out of the Army, became a CTO for a small company, and then I worked for my ex-wife at Blockade Games, just project management, technical management, technical expertise, just so much stuff with technology for most of my life. And eventually I got to the point where like most of this is a distraction for me. I feel like it's holding me back for what I really need to be doing. So I had this whole phase of space making where I was cutting out all kinds of things, watching TV, playing games, being on social media at all, having notifications on my phone. Just got rid of like everything, cut it all away. To really where I was like, I don't even want to be on a computer at all. In November of 2018, I quit my job at Blockade, and that was like, and I went to Peru, to the jungle, to Amaro Spirit for 2 weeks, did ayahuasca, did this whole Meet Morpheus program there. And like, that was really where I totally stopped being involved with technology. And it's been, over a year now. And I think there was almost a whole year from November till like last September where I was kind of lost. I wasn't using technology. What I talked about in the last video, I was definitely in this phase where there was nothing I felt driven to do. Like inside, there was no goal I wanted to accomplish. I had no external goals anymore. It was just this kind of incubating phase and making all this space for whatever was next to show up. And then that next phase showed up big time started with Bosnia in September, Bosnia, the meditation retreat, and then Rhythmia all in a row at the end of 2019. And it created this whole new phase where I was really driven to create grounding in my life, create a home with roots, actually buy furniture and things that I wanted that I'd never done before. And slowly but surely, the technology started to creep back into my life as well. So that pendulum, I've been here super involved in technology. I swung it all the way to the other side, got rid of everything, was using nothing, didn't want to be on my phone, didn't want to be on a computer. And now it's starting to come back to a balanced state, right? Back to the middle slowly, where I'm spending a lot of time using technology to communicate with people now. I'm really not using it in a distracting way. I'm using it to leverage and to give and to share in a bigger way. That's what these videos, are about. All the conversations I'm having with people. So something I can say is that if you feel like you're supposed to cut out, and this happens with food, this happens with everything that you remove from your life. You want to go really far to the end and just remove everything, get rid of all the stuff that doesn't serve you, all the habits, and you want to go too far. You want to go beyond, because you're making space for something new for you to change. And don't worry, because some of that stuff will come back. The stuff that serves you, the stuff that's really important will come back into your life. So don't be concerned about space making, about, I'm going to cut my diet way down. It's good to do for if there's a phase where that's important for you, right? If you feel called to do that. or if you feel called to get totally off technology and go not even interact with people and sit in the woods for a while. It's just a phase that will pass and you'll come back to where you're supposed to be. Or maybe that's perfect for you. I don't know. Maybe you being over there is exactly where you need to be and you're going to find contentment and happiness there. But I think generally what happens is that pendulum swings back and you come into a balanced place with those things and they serve you in a really beautiful way. And that's happening with me again with technology and food and all kinds of different areas of my life. So that is the path of growth. I have found to be always is doing something different than what you've been doing recently. Like your normal habits that you've fallen into, do something different, do the opposite of those, swing it far to the opposite side, and then see what happens, see what shows up when you do that. And amazing things tend to show up. I will link Steve's article because it's just fantastic. Recommend it in the comments or in the description. So check that out. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.